I tried to agree with her, but I wasn't sincere about it. I had the awful feeling we would probably never hear from Gerald again. I was wrong. 6 weeks later, a letter came from Gerald, addressed not to Kitty, but to me.
From Gerald?
I think so. It's from Craven Castle.
Dear Aunt Edith, I thought at first that I would be able to arrange things. Heaven knows I've tried. Now I realize I cannot. It's impossible. Please tell Kitty I release her from the engagement, but that I will always be faithful to her. Tell her that I can never marry her unless something happens that I haven't even the right to hope for. Something's been crossed out in pencil. That I can never marry her unless something happens that I haven't even the right to hope for it would be a death. Death, but whose? His uncle died weeks ago.
Kitty, I don't know what it means, and I don't want to know.
Well, I do. Gerald would never wish for anyone's death. You know that.
Perhaps not, but the fact is that
well,
Gerald...
something's happened to him. This letter, it's so strange. Why, just a few weeks ago...
It has something to do with that castle.
Of course it has. If you think I'm going to let a crumbling old castle ruin Gerald's life and mine, too, you're very much mistaken.
What are you going to do, Kitty?
I'm going there to find out for myself. I don't care if it's full of skeletons and ghosts.
No.
Yes, I am. I'd like you to come, too, Aunt Edith. Whether you do or not, I'm going to pack right now. Are you sure this is the right place?
Aye, that's Craven Castle.
Well, I like that. At least he could have helped us with our bags.
He seemed almost frightened of something.
What's there to be frightened of?
I can think of several things right now.
Oh, don't be silly, Aunt Edith. Come on.
We should have waited until tomorrow. I feel as if I'd stepped into another world.
It's sinister, all right.
Perhaps there's no one here.
At least there ought to be a few ghosts.
Yes?
Oh, we're friends of Sir Gerald McTean.
Sir Gerald is indisposed.
And so are we. We're indisposed to standing in this miserable fog. Come on, Aunt Edith. Will you please inform Sir Gerald that he has guests? Tell him his fiancée and her aunt are here to see him.
I beg pardon?
You heard me. His fiancée, Miss Catherine Murray.
Yes, miss. I'll tell Sir Gerald.
Kitty, we should never have come here. And the sooner we leave, the better.
Oh, poor Aunt Edith. You must be chilled to the bone. If Gerald doesn't come soon and take us to our rooms to get warmer.
You shouldn't have come here.
You're wrong, Gerald. I should have come a long time ago.
What's the matter? Tell me.
Didn't you get my letter?
Yes, Gerald, I received it.
Well, then there's no excuse for your being here. I'll expect you to leave at once.
We're staying, Gerald. We've been traveling for hours and we're cold and hungry.
William. See the ladies to one of the bedrooms.
Follow me, if you please, ladies. Robert will bring your bags.
Thank you, Gerald.
I'll expect you to leave in the morning.
These are your rooms, miss. There is another bedroom through that connecting door.
Thank you. Would you mind bringing us some hot tea and some more wood for the fire, please?
Yes, miss.
Did you ever see such a change in a person, Aunt Edith? Gerald looks 20 years older.
And he tried to send us away. I can't understand it.
Something terrible must have happened to him. His eyes. He looked at me as if he almost hated me.
Yes? Well, William, what is it?
The young lady, sir, Miss Murray. I believe she said she was your fiancée.
She was. I broke the engagement.
And why has she come here?
I don't know. They'll be gone in the morning.
Yes, sir.
10:30 already.
Yes, sir.
In which room did you put the ladies?
They are in the suite with a connecting door in the middle of the corridor. And I took the precaution of ordering Robert to lock both their doors, sir.
Yes, William. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
More tea?
Yes, thanks. I can't seem to get warm.
I know what you mean. Oh, what a miserable place this is.
Is indeed.
Now, why do you suppose anybody would want to seal up windows?
I haven't the faintest idea.
And did you notice the rubber coverings on all the hallways? And those stairs? They're the strangest looking stairs I've ever seen. Each step is like a platform.
Everything about this place is strange. I can't tell you how delighted I should be to leave it.
We can't leave, Aunt Edith. Not until I've at least tried to help Gerald. He's sick. He must be to look the way he does.
Kitty, whatever has happened to Gerald, there's something evil. I can feel it in this place. And we have to get out of here before it happens to us.
I'm as frightened of this place as you are, Aunt Edith, but I have to try. I don't know whether Gerald's illness is mental or physical, but I want to find out. I have to find out.
Well, Don't know how much help I can be.
Open this door. Open this door at once.
Don't, Kitty. That's one of the castle rules.
Rules? What are you talking about?
Well, I haven't told you before, but Gerald mentioned these rules to me. His uncle used to lock the doors every night. There's a maze outside that's padlocked. And the tower stairs, the ones at the end of the hall, are forbidden too.
Oh, it all sounds ridiculous to me.
It did to Gerald too, once. And now he's doing exactly the same things his uncle did.
Sir Gerald. Sir Gerald, Mrs. Cameron, the cleaning woman who had the attack last week.
Yes, what about it?
She passed away. I just heard from the village.
Make all the arrangements for her burial.
Yes, sir.
What was the official cause of death?
The certificate will say heart failure, sir.
Hereafter, you and Robert will have to handle the cleaning yourselves.
Sir Gerald, this was not our fault. The woman was told not to go into the maze.
I know that. If you must have help, don't engage any more women.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.